Friends, hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to the Curvy E Chronicles. My name is Courtney, and I'm so glad you found your way to my little corner of the internet. Today is the inaugural Meal Plan Monday. Let's get into it. All right, friends, my voice is tired. I am tired. We have been out of town all weekend at my parents'. Cody and Claire went to a daddy-daughter dance. We had a birthday party. So much fun, but I put off grocery shopping till Sunday because I didn't want all of my fresh produce to sit in the fridge over the weekend. What is 2 extra days? I don't know, but that's where my mind went. So we are going to meal plan and go grocery shopping. Let's start in the fridge and the freezer. All right, so we are kind of bare bones in it right now in here. Quite literally, like, we do have a little bit of stuff in here. I have spinach, and this was from a recipe I was going to do last week that we didn't end up getting to do because a few of the fam bam had the stomach bug. So I'm going to use this. I already had a plan because I have the ground beef in the freezer, but I am going to do this Tuscan meatballs with sun-dried tomatoes and all that because I still have like half a jar of sun-dried tomatoes there that I want to get used. Why do we have this little bottle of water? No idea. Probably for the kids. So we have that. The little peppers I've been using for snacks, so nothing crazy in there. We do still have veggies. Carrots are in good condition. Cucumbers still pretty good, and I got broccoli down there. I've been eating that for lunch, so we'll probably skip that. We do need like strawberries, blueberries, stuff like that because we only have grapes and soy sauce. Love it. The other thing we have in here that I didn't get to make is these carb balanced tortillas. I'm trying to start use these more for when we use tortillas versus just regular. They're a little bit better for us. But I made these super easy barbecue chicken wraps, burritos, that Cody loves and he actually can take for lunch. So we'll be doing that. And bonus side note to that, we already have the proteins for that because I bought them last week and we didn't end up using them. So to the freezer. My freezer is a literal shit show. Like, it needs help, like some serious help. Hey, but we used some bananas and made muffins, so I feel like that's a win. All right, so we've got chicken, ground beef. So the beef will be for the Tuscan meatballs, chicken for the chicken burritos, my husband's pizza rolls, God only knows. I think I have like 6 tubs of ice cream in here. Bought it when it was on sale. It currently is on sale again, and I'm here sitting here going, oh, should I buy more? Probably not. Bad idea. I think I've got frozen broccoli. What is that? Yeah, frozen broccoli. Cool. Must have been trying to go bad. Oh, look. More bananas. Oh, look. Frozen strawberries. Okay. AKA, Courtney needs to do some baking or some cooking. What are these? Oh, that's fun. My husband put the steaks in there like that. That's cool. That's great. So we have steaks. Oh, my God. And I think these are hash browns that I'm, like, almost out of. I'll eat those for breakfast. So, yeah. We are going to work something around those because I'm pretty sure I also have something that fell back there. Hold on. What do we have? What is this? What fell down back here? Okay, after a quick recovery, we have London broil. I think I'm gonna save that for when the weather gets a little nicer. We might do that on the weekend. But yeah. This is a mess. It's a disaster. So I also have some sausage up here and here that we probably should use. Oh, look, lunch meat. Good grief. Okay. It's been a while since I've gone through all my stuff. This is frozen scrambled eggs, like frozen eggs that you can add to things. Yeah, I tried it. It's an easy way to keep eggs. And then we have some corn dogs because that was an impulse purchase. But anywho, so I think I've got at least 2 dinners figured out. We are planning for 5 dinners this week. Let's check my big freezer. All right. Big freezer. What are you speaking to me? Okay, so I know I've got chicken. We're gonna use these a lot during the summer, so I don't try to touch those. The other thing I'm noticing right away is I have pork ribs, country style pork ribs. Pretty sure that's what these are. Do you think I wrote on this? Probably not. Bet your sweet ass I didn't. But I'm pretty positive that's what those are, is country style pork ribs. What are those? Oh, look, more country style pork ribs. Okay, friends. I know what we're having for dinner one night this week. I haven't gone in my freezer in a while, so this was very much needed, and I think I've got a meal plan coming together. So let's go write some stuff out on my meal planner. Okay, that was me very sloppily writing with one hand, trying to entertain the children who came up to ask for a permanent marker before I had finished, and interrupted all of my trains of thought. So we're looking at sun-dried tomatoes, spinach, meatballs, Tuscan meatballs, whatever, with pasta. Tuesday, we're gonna do a barbecue chicken burrito. Wednesday, I just found this chicken bacon ranch pasta thing listed on Pinterest. It like popped up on my For You page on Pinterest. And then we're gonna do crock pot pork ribs, country style pork ribs, and mashed potatoes. And then on Friday, we're gonna do steaks and potatoes because I have found 3 sets of steaks, no, 2 sets that we need to cook, because they also have steaks on sale at my local grocery store. My husband brought me home the ad, which normally I just look it up online, but he happened to stop to pick up a gift bag for me, and he brought me home the ad because he knew I wanted it. And they have T-bones on sale for like pretty much half off. So we might buy some. But that is ultimately what we are looking at for this week. So I'm going to make my list really quick, and then we will go shopping. Okay, I went through and I didn't show it to you guys because I'm trying to be quick. But I wrote down all of the ingredients that I need for each recipe. So this one, we have, so basically once I go through and write down all the ingredients, I go through what I have. So over here for these Tuscan meatballs, we already have ground beef. Technically the recipe calls for chicken and turkey, but we prefer ground beef. So we already have ground beef. I do have mozzarella in the fridge, but I don't know if I have enough because I have one other recipe that calls for mozzarella. No, just kidding. Just that one. So we probably should have enough in there. I have garlic. I have Italian seasoning. I am going to look for bouillon cubes because I use Better Than Bouillon, which is the like liquid form. So that'll be the first thing we're going to write on here. Bouillon cubes. Now chicken broth. This technically calls for veggie broth. I use chicken broth, so I'll use my actual Better Than Bouillon to make chicken broth. Onions. I do need onions. I am out of onions. We have our sun-dried tomatoes. I'm pretty sure I'm out of heavy cream, or my heavy cream is not good. So we are going to get heavy cream because we do have 2 recipes that call for that. We have spinach and we have Parmesan. So that one, only need to purchase 3 ingredients because I already have most of those as staples that I keep on hand or that I've already planned for. Next up, we have our chicken barbecue chicken burritos. I have everything, including the barbecue sauce. I may see if I can find like a fun flavor, but we'll put barbecue sauce on here as a question mark. But basically Tuesday, I already have everything. I don't even have to do anything different. Now, some of that is pre-planning from last week. Some of that is just purchasing things I know we like and using ingredients that I already have in the house. So the recipe I found for Wednesday is this chicken bacon broccoli 1 pan, I don't know. It sounds really good. It doesn't have pasta in it, but I am going to add pasta. But this one's gonna have, it's got chicken, bacon, broccoli, Alfredo, and then just some seasonings and cheese. So the only thing out of this that I do need is gonna be Alfredo, because I'm pretty sure we used all of our Alfredo sauce. Alfredo. So I'm going to add and get 1 jar of Alfredo sauce while I'm out. So again, everything we already have on hand, whether it be frozen or fresh for the broccoli, we'll make it work. And then obviously I have a ton of pasta. And then we're going to do our crock pot ribs. So ribs, barbecue sauce, which that's where I also have barbecue sauce listed here, is because I don't know that our stock has enough to cover, get both of these dinners. Onion, I already have on the list. Potatoes, I am going to pick up some potatoes because they are on sale. My local grocery store has a 10-pound bag for $1.99, so why not? And they do last a while, and they're good for breakfast and stuff too. Butter, half and half, and heavy cream for my mashed potatoes, because when I make mashed potatoes, there's nothing healthy about them because I love them. And then steaks and potatoes, we will use the leftover mashed potatoes from Thursday for Friday, or I'll make oven or fried potatoes, either way. And then steaks are on sale. I'm gonna write it down, and we're just gonna put a question mark next to it. as we are going to price it and see where our budget is at. I think I also need to check and see if my half and half is even any good, or if we need to buy more. So that concludes our dinner meal plan. I will not be cooking any of this with me, so just know, check the description box for any of the recipes that I have linked. I will only be sharing like a one cook with me a month, and I think next week is when I film that. Not this week. I don't remember. My brain is not with it today. The other things that are pretty much staples that I usually pick up are strawberries, bananas, grapes, if they're a decent deal. We do need a couple of apples because the kids have eaten through our apples, and we're actually looking at like 7 weeks since my last Costco trip. So be forewarned, Costco haul coming next week. We're gonna price blueberries. We'll see about blueberries. And let's see, I don't think I need anything for like lunches. We have carrots. We might do a little bit of looking for just a few like snacky type food items, but for the most part, that's really it, because we have like fresh fruits and veggies. I might grab some, I might grab a salad kit, because that does kind of sound good, and maybe some avocados, because I have been on a avocado toast kick. So, all right, friends, that's all she wrote. Let's go shopping. Okay, friends, so we are traveling to Walmart. Well, we're at Walmart. We're going to go in, we're going to go shop. We don't have very much on the list. Normally I go to Winco because a lot of times our pricing can be better. However, I forgot I needed diaper cream, and diaper cream is by far better here at Walmart. Plus, Walmart is closer to my house. So, let's go shopping. The sun has finally decided to join us, for however short-lived it is, because there are clouds off in the distance. But total spend at Walmart was $55.50, which for that one bag of groceries is a really big lot of money. But it is what it is. The strawberries were on a really good deal. They were $4, and I think they ran up $4.98. I think they were supposed to be $4.33, but it is what it is. Blueberries we probably could have done without, but that big container was only $5, which I didn't think was terrible. I didn't look at the price per pound. And then the other expensive thing I did buy was heavy whipping cream, which that half gallon runs at like almost $6 for the whole thing. So it is what it is. However, we got all of those. I am going to stop at my local grocery store because they do have the better price on potatoes. So we're going to go get some potatoes, possibly some steaks, only because they're on sale and they can go into the freezer fairly easily. And then we're going to call it good for this week's meal plan. Alrighty, friends, we are headed home. We did skip steaks. They were just a question mark anyways, because yes, they were on sale, but for some reason all they had out packaged were individual, like thick cut. They were like 2 pounds a piece, and I was like, no thank you. Usually I like ice cream doesn't go bad. So there's that. Neener. But I think total spent was $65. Because I believe I have like $10 left in cash, and then I had, of course, a little bit of change. But pretty good for the week. We had most of the stuff we needed. I did buy an extra jar of pasta sauce and an extra bottle of barbecue sauce just to have on hand in case there's other things that come up. I did also pick up cottage cheese, which was not on the list, and Chick-fil-A sauce, which is not on the list. Both of those are just like restock. Like the Chick-fil-A sauce I like to have always on hand for when the kids want like chicken nuggets or stuff like that. And then I've been mixing cottage cheese into our scrambled eggs for more protein, because I'm not a huge like texture fan of cottage cheese, but mixing it into scrambled eggs, you don't even notice it. But yeah, I think we did pretty good for the week. I will not be posting a cook with me this week. That'll be coming next week, but I will have all of the recipes that I plan on using this week linked down in the description box. I'm not sure which recipes I've shared. I know I've shared the crock pot country ribs with you guys, and of course steak and potatoes is very easy. I don't think I've shared the other 3 recipes, but they'll eventually work their way into getting a cook with me down the line. Filming the cook with me is a lot. And so I'm trying to just limit that to 1 week a month. But I'm going to start sharing my Monday meal plan every Monday, what our meals are for that week, and including some of the shopping with me and things like that. So I think we did really good this week. Let me know if you try any of the recipes linked down below. Let me know if this is helpful for you in the comments. As always, I appreciate you all hanging out with me and coming shopping with me. I enjoy filming these videos. My ears need to pop. Like, I'm going up hills and I've got allergies. It's sunshine, but I've got snow flying at me. I tell ya, welcome to spring in the PNW. Anyways, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to hang out